Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today, we continue on with Annoying Cats and running Draconic Ascent, the Rise of Tiamat. Our party is still in the Underdark. They're probably going to be there for a while. But they're finally on the move! Maybe. But as for what's been going on, we have one of the men at fault for the recent debacle. Ruben catches up.
Can do. After our skirmish with the various spiders, umber hulks, and falling rocks of the previous cavern area, we returned to camp with fresh bruises, bloodied, battered bodies, and a half-dead dwarf in tow, only to find that said camp had quite a few things strewn about it, mostly the bodies of illithids and a equally battered and bruised praetor, as well as a rather furious looking Nimi. After we each took the time to explain what happened on both of our ends, our dealings with the spiders and Nimi's uh, assassination of a drow captain, we took some much needed time to rest, relax, vent, and, well, essentially blow off some steam during the evening. This included a couple cold clocks from Nimi upon Torquil's stony visage. Uh, and eventually, later on, we had to take a bit of a stealthy a stealthy guard as several night walkers had been stalking around the area. One
There was
No.
only one.
Only one of them. You'd be dead if there were more than one.
If there was
Oh,
more
wasn't
than one, oh my god. Yeah, no, there was only one. And had there been more than one, I would have been shitting my pants.
I remember, like, in a previous one that there were, like, three, like,
No.
walking around, but,
There's only ever been one.
okay. Well, yes, one drew a little too close to the camp for comfort, and as we, waited out its departure, we eventually made our way, with our our camp packed up, into the depths of the fortress. Taking the long way around, we made our way back to familiar territory, back in the cavern with the magic circle, in which we found that it was operational once more. After a bit of deliberation on uh, whether we should go through it or not, if the signal had been possibly traced by our enemies, and and speculation of what may lay on the other side, we finally come to the decision to uh, altogether take the plunge through, and that is where we rejoin the group.
You had just gone through the portal, and y'all are all a little woozy, but y'all are safely in another room.
Looks around the room.
It's pretty empty.
How dark is it in here?
Dark as it always is. There's
Really?
some mushrooms on the sides, not many, but there's a couple. So there is some light to see due to their bioluminescence. You see there is a pathway out, and it looks to be made. It looks like you're kind of in a cavern more than a room.
Looks to Valrissa.
I'll need to go find out exactly where we are. You lot stay here.
Alright.
No argument there.
Lovely.
I'm gonna step off the teleportation circle though.
You see Valorissa, not long after she's just stepped off the side, she's gone. As always, the bitch Batman's.
Yep.
And she is scarily good at that.
Hey,
She's a
but
gloom stalker.
out of curiosity, once we arrive at whatever city we're supposed to be heading, we're supposed to be entering with the help of Elrissa. What exactly is our plan there? Just head straight on through up to the next level, or are we stopping and gathering some supplies?
Do you think they'll actually sell us anything?
They probably sell maybe
You?
something.
I was gonna say you? No. Me? Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're stuck in the pack mule slot in this case.
Welcome to the Underdark.
I. But that doesn't answer my question. Is that our plan to get some supplies first, or are we heading straight on through to the next level?
You're going to need a map either way. You hear from Bonnie.
We're gonna need
Hoping our
him.
luck. Yeah, ideally, hoping our luck holds out. Well, yeah, call me an optimist, but maybe there's someone in the city that can give us a. Well, he kind of like taps the circle with his foot. Another one of these that can get us all the way to the surface.
There isn't.
I love your
Yeah,
optimism, lad.
didn't think it would be that easy, but you know, yeah, I know I'd be kicking myself if the option were there, and I didn't say it while I could.
The drow have a habit of trying to keep closed off from the surface. At most, there'll be teleportations between separate queendoms, but there's no way the common folk will be able to use them, especially not men. They'd be
Hey.
afraid of soiling them or tainting them.
Hey, so looks like we're all gonna have to take the long way around.
Is Varissa going to stay behind, or is she coming with us?
That's up to Valrissa. Technically, all that she agreed to do was to get us through this next part. After she does that, she's off the hook. It is my opinion that I would prefer her to stay with the party, as she's quite helpful. But I also can't make her do something that she doesn't want to do.
She's
I get
also
the feeling she really doesn't want to stick around with us.
she's also from the city we're on our way to.
Yeah.
You know her pretty damn well, but Bonnie, what do you think she's going to do? Stick with us, or just kind of tell us go fuck ourselves and head off?
She has no reason to continue on with you.
Fair.
She has no interest in the surface above, as far as I'm aware, and most of the group has been nothing but a bother to her.
And she doesn't exactly like you. Looks at Bonnie.
I was including myself on that.
Well, if we're going to continue onward, I know it's probably a long shot. I think I asked before, and you guys told me that definitely wouldn't be any kind of lanterns or special items to help someone see in the dark in a lower dark city. But you think either you or actually Bonnie could put together a lantern for me or something?
Hand you a lantern.
I look at you and I look at. I feel hot the entire goddamn time,
Yes.
and you didn't think I could possibly use it.
I've just been casting light. Shrugs. You've never asked for an actual lantern.
Does anyone else need a lantern?
I'm
No, I got
pretty
double
sure.
sight.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one here who can't see in the dark.
Yeah, I could
That's not
probably use one
true.
of those.
Axie's human, in case you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah.
She just
As
holds up a
is,
handful of fire on her own, though.
there's that, but and so, yeah, so she's gonna go. Axie's human, and so's Bonnie.
Oh, fair.
And what about Toshinori? I mean, I know he's like, a werewolf and
You
everything.
know
How
damn
would
well he can't see in the dark. He's walked into things in the past.
Yeah, so we may want to give an additional light source to him.
He holds up his lantern.
What kind of lantern is it, Kai? A hooded one or a bullseye?
It's a hooded it's a hooded lantern.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Torquil looks at
Um,
it. You wouldn't happen to have the oil that goes with it, would you?
I'm just looking to see how much I have. I got 2 flasks of oil. Have fun.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Carla.
this comes to us. On our next hunting sort of thing, we can take the fat off of something and burn that.
I
You
ain't
could
no
just tie
expert.
a rope. You could just tie a rope around Torquil so he doesn't get lost.
So I'm gonna hand Torquil the 2 things of oil, and then I'm gonna open it, and then I'm gonna touch the wick and cast light on it.
Let's learn a little way to say oil. Also, robot blood. I mean, isn't that a whole process? I ain't no chef or cook or anything like that. But doesn't that require some sort of big vat?
Ruben just kind of gives a little bit of a shrug. I don't know, I'm not much of a cook. Like, the extent of my cooking abilities is like frying something over a fire until it turns, leather brown.
Above table, who's been cooking for you, Chuckle Fox?
We've just been eating prepared shit that
Marshmallow broth.
yeah.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Axie and Saphira have been cooking, but the boys never asked for anything. So
Torquil
Well, I
made
mean-
eggs. Torquil cooked eggs once, I think, or at least he was going to.
As
Yeah,
long
so
as they were scrambled eggs, that's not really hard to. Scrambled eggs aren't hard to do.
any proper chef will tell you that is completely false. Making
any
good
kid will
scrambled
tell
egg?
you it is. Correct.
Don't tell me
Fried
good-
eggs are. Yeah, I was gonna say fried eggs can be a bitch and a half. Scrambled eggs aren't that difficult.
Say that to a French chef, they'll scream at you.
The French
They
chef
can
will
kiss my
scream
ass.
anyway. But continuing on.
Anywho, how long has Verlissa been missing at this point?
Like 20 seconds. She just left.
Okay, it's been longer than 20 seconds. We've had a whole ass conversation.
Just meaning it hasn't been long.
That's fine. I'm just like, it's been way more than 20 seconds.
I'd say like maybe a minute.
A couple minutes, but she hasn't been gone long.
What about if we were to maybe hire like a guide or something that would take us further?
We could try that, but here's the thing: how
we'd
many
have
guys?
this we'd have the same problem that we've had that you all have with Belarus.
It would be worse.
It could be worse.
Oh no,
What if we-
it
So-
will be worse. I've met
Oh,
most
yeah.
of the people from that city.
Okay, so in that case, if we're going to hire a guide, we can just we're going to hire Vel. Because you won't live with anyone else.
Wait, how worse are we talking? Like, are we gonna have to all get a bunch of fuck? What's the name of those? Like big old Holocaust type cloaks that cover up our features so people can't tell we're guys.
Belrissa's a moderate.
You see, as Ruben hears that statement, a little torch appears over his head as he gets an idea. Hey, that's not a bad idea, but what if, and I'm just spitballing here, if men are such a, uh, lower drag of society and whatnot in the city, what if we dress up as ladies?
They will kill you if
And if
they find out that you're trying to falsify that.
Also, lad, just because I wear a kilt does not mean I look good in a dress.
excuse
Oh,
Nimmy if she goes and gags in the corner. She
well,
did
maybe
not
not
need
like
that
that.
image.
Well, Tokol, you may be a bit of a hard sell, but I think I can pull off the look well enough. And you know, Asmir and uh, Xerxes, they got that thin wizard build and whatnot, so they could probably well, Xerxes may have to shave off his mustache, but
What about Asmir's beard?
While you're
eh,
talking,
Oh my god.
Torquerel and Dorje, y'all see something interesting.
Yeah.
Ruben currently has a bright pink sparkly tutu around his hips.
Torkel be you won't see that Torkel. There's no way I could hold back, and he starts doing a deep belly laugh.
yeah, I know the two of them without facial hair, that is pretty funny.
No. And Torkel is like coughing, trying to catch his breath, like, look down, lad, look fucking down.
Yeah, I thought he looks down.
There's a sparkly tutu around you. Looks like it's got sparkly glitter.
Ruben
Looks
just
good on you, Ruben.
slowly looks up at the group with his eyes narrowed. Who's the dead man?
Torkel like tries to take a deep breath, and he goes back into a
Torquil,
laughing.
shush.
Someone cover my mouth.
Nimmy's just gonna put her hand over Torquil's mouth and try to get him to shut up. Though there's mirth in her eyes.
Ruben just gives a little bit of a sigh. You know what? I'm gonna rock it. It proves my point. I can pull off the look. I can pull off the deception.
Oh, maybe I need an athletics check.
Alrighty.
Oh, what's going on?
I need you to make an athletics check to see if you can hold on, because hearing that Torkel would double overlap his ass off. Okay. Okay, that beats my base strength. I'm gonna say that would keep me in line. I'm not gonna try to roll it, but
You aren't fighting me. But Nimmy's gonna just like her hand is over your mouth and she's gonna grab your head and gonna go, you are going to get yourself caught. Shut the fuck up.
I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying, Lost. I'm trying so hard.
Torquil, if you don't start laughing, stop laughing, I'm gonna knee you in the groin.
It's at that
What?
point y'all hear an electrified bang.
Looks up.
Doesn't
Everything's chill.
Looks
does
at
it feel
Bonnie.
Bonnie is putting her pistol back in her thing.
Her holster?
Yeah, that. I was thinking sheath and frog, and I'm like, those are swords, not the one for gun. I don't remember the gun for gun.
Oh,
Using
the
the-
holster.
using the opportunity, Torkel immediately turns away from Ruben, pulls out his flask, and takes a deep quaff, like, oh, all right, I'm good. I'm good. Fuck.
Bonnie,
Hmm?
what did you shoot?
Cockroach.
Narrows my eyes. And just into her head, what did you shoot?
She didn't say anything. She told you she shot a cockroach.
I don't believe her. looks to Axie.
Axie's currently in the background trying to keep a spell going because Ruben keeps fucking moving.
Is actually the one who put the 2/2 on Ruben.
Probably.
I'm going to go. I'm gonna look at Torquil and go. Keep fucking quiet before you
Alright.
get yourself killed.
Torkel whispers, I'm alright, Last, I'm alright. Is he still wearing the damn thing?
Nimi's gonna look at Axie.
She looks up.
Drop it.
How? She does.
I am then going to walk to Bonnie and pull her to the side and just give her a look of what the fuck did you shoot?
Cockroach.
Do I look stupid?
No. But I'm not wrong.
What?
Are the... She's not wrong. But what are the other boys up to?
Dorsey would have made his way over to the entrance and just keep an ear out for anything, especially Valrus coming back.
Gotcha. What about Asmir and Xerxes?
Asmir's just kind of hunkered down studying his spell book and just kind of passing the time.
Me too.
But, Nimi, you were informed that she cannot, as it is gone now.
Looks around. Where's the deer?
You do not see the deer.
Looks at but did you shoot the deer?
I shot a cockroach.
I'm rolling insight. I'm using a hero point.
A 20 versus her deception. That
I'm giving her disadvantage.
is still a 19. You're pretty sure she didn't shoot a cockroach, but she thinks it's a cockroach.
Okay, so she shot the deer.
That's probably what happened.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have to have been one of those glowing four-legged big antennae cockroaches, would it?
Can't
What the
say.
hell?
Didn't get a good look.
When in the hills have you ever seen something like that, Ruben?
It's on the ceiling.
Torkel looks up.
There is indeed a glowing cockroach on the ceiling.
How big is this fucker?
About as big as your torso.
We all see that, right? And Torkel points up.
Looks up.
Oh yeah, it's there.
It's not
I'm gonna
four-legged.
Eldritch Blast
Yeah.
it.
You hit it and it falls to the ground.
Gonna Eldritch Blast it again.
Fair. Don't blame you.
Torkel goes up and starts stomping on it.
Look at it. Is it dead?
It is.
Torkel lifts his
Just a
foot
big
up.
hole in its chest.
I'm gonna shoot it 2 more times for good measure.
Fair enough. You see Marshmallow reaching out for it.
No.
Bonnie, is that gonna kill Marshmallow if they eat it?
Shouldn't.
Kicks it towards Marshmallow.
Marshmallow's gonna take it and start nibbling on the head.
Ugh.
That's just. Ugh.
It's pretty
Marshmallow,
normal.
no. Well, at least we know Marshmallow can be fit pretty damn easily down here. That's the size of the cockroaches down here. Ugh.
Is there anything y'all wish to do?
I'm giving Velversa 5 minutes before I'm gonna be like, okay, where the fuck is she?
She hasn't been gone that long as of yet. She said
Like
she
I
was going
said,
to go figure out exactly where y'all were.
yeah, so I give her 5 minutes.
She's not back in 5 minutes.
Bonnie,
Mm-hmm.
why isn't Velversa back?
She's probably still trying to figure out where we are exactly.
Is it really gonna be that difficult to figure it out?
Considering everything's a cavern and made of mushrooms, with no proper landmarks, or at least not many, I wouldn't be surprised. I'd give her half an hour to an hour before I start worrying. She might also just be using the time to get away from the boys.
Fair.
Well, nothing for it. Then if we're stuck here for half an hour, anyone for a game of cards?
Yeah, can we even really see him in this low lighting?
I can.
Actually holds up her fire.
Purple steps up a lantern.
With the additional light, can we make out any more details of this room, by the way?
I mean, it's still just a cavern with the circle carved into the ground. Kind of like the first teleportation circle y'all found. Excuse me.
Right.
But that's about it.
All right, deal him out then.
Right, who's in?
You'll have plenty of time to play a few rounds. It's about the hour mark in which Velrissa finally turns back up. I know where we are. Are you ready to move? Or do you need more rest?
We can move.
Unless you want us to daily end for the game.
She already left.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow her.
I don't think that Lass is ever going to join us for a game. And Torkel gathers back up all the cards and heads up.
Asmir gets up quickly. He's ready to go.
Maybe we're approaching this whole friendship thing from the wrong angle. Like, we invited to do things that we like, but maybe we should, try to do things she likes.
Like insulting us?
Mix
Well,
of
we do
poisons.
that to ourselves already, yeah.
I feel that's not gonna do anything, Ruben.
And if we're talking about if we're talking mixing poisons, I already gave her that poison wine that we found.
I'm pretty sure her favorite pastime is the torturing and murdering of men that have done her wrong.
Can we help her maybe find one of those guys and I don't know, get her out, help her kick her out, kick some ass?
She looks
Okay.
at you and Ruben.
Yeah, I guess we get behind that.
That would be you two.
I mean,
That being said,
I'm sure we pissed her off plenty of times, but what actual wrong have we ever done to her? Pretty sure the first time we met, she tied us up and kicked me in the stomach, I think.
we popped up into her camp unannounced.
Well, you really
She
are.
actually. Torquil, you say that like, and I'm. You know what? I'm just gonna point at the dwarf, who hasn't done anything to us, but is currently tied up because he could, in theory, be a threat.
Oh yeah, how many days has it been? Well,
Only
It's
been one.
been like not even one. It's been like a couple hours since you tied his ass up.
no, I'm talking about when what's this? When fuck, I can't remember who it
Been a
was.
day.
Larissa. Yeah, I was wondering, like, because you remember you said it would take like a couple days for the poison.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
She
it's
said
been
that.
one.
It's not even one. She said that last
Uh,
night.
Yeah, it's more than a couple of hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's been like, I want to say half a day,
Yeah,
like 12 hours.
At most, it's been 12, 14 hours since she said that.
Fair.
Also, whose idea was to tie it up? Because I don't think it was Varissa's, funnily enough.
No, it was Nimmy's.
That's what I
And he's
thought.
not tied up, he's manacled.
Yeah.
So, but my point is that we have no room to talk about her tying us up at the start when we just did the same to the dwarf. And yes, it might have been Nimmy, but I don't blame. Even if she wasn't sexist, I still wouldn't blame her. She was
Fair enough.
outnumbered.
I mean, fair enough. But I'm just saying, I don't think any of us have actually done anything that bad to her. I mean, compared to the shit that she told us earlier, like when we first met her about the arsehole who did that stuff. What was it? Something about killing a whole bunch of people.
You could put it under you messed up her job and made it far more difficult to get it done because now she has to protect a group of idiots, as she'd say it. I've known drow that have killed people over less.
Why don't we focus on getting out of here and less on making
I imagine
friends
y'all
with-
are still walking.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. No, but I mean, in general, I don't want to be doing any side missions to get on Varissa's good side. Let's just eye on the prize. Get out of here.
Eye on the prize is kind of why we're doing this. Like, she's our best chance at a guide to, further out from here.
Did you guys ever think that maybe to get on her good side, you just stop trying to force it?
She might have a point there.
Tick, tock,
Hey,
tick,
that's,
tock, tick, tock.
oh shit!
Tick.
Where's the
Nimmy's gonna reach into her bat and go, sleep. Off. No.
snooze?
You hear
Not
sad.
snooze, sleep.
You hear sad crocodile noises from the bag.
You be sad, you're not allowed to eat us. Go to bed. I'm awake. That's what it is. Puts the clock back in.
We
Looks
have
at
got-
Dorje. It looks at Dorje. Just. Was Azimir with us when I got that?
I think he had just arrived, like right
Yeah.
before that.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at Dorje and go. If at any point you hear that tick talking and I'm not available, just tell it that you're awake. Otherwise, it will turn into a crocodile and it will try to eat you.
Okay.
We have got to figure out a way to deal with that thing.
I
You think
mean,
Hmm?
it's not like it's causing any problems. We just keep turning it off.
Aye, but what if we're in the middle of a battle and that shit happens? You think I
Let
could
me
tell?
let go and it eats everything in the battle.
Why do we keep that thing?
No, it's a magic clock.
Because I would rather have it with me and not behind me.
Okay. Fair enough.
Or the enemy to have it.
You think I could tame it?
No.
I wouldn't mind wrestling a crocodile.
I will let it eat you.
I mean, I handled it pretty well when we first found the thing. Once we're on the surface, I'd like to give it a try. What's the worst that can happen? If it starts to eat me, just say I'm awake and it'll turn back into the clock.
It's been said.
Torquil?
Hamana,
What?
hamana. It's been said.
Oh come on, I'm talking about that specific clock.
I get to increase its CR.
Nimi's gonna look you dead in the face, Twerkle, and go, if you want to fight it when we get up, that is on you. That is your prerogative. You will be getting yourself out of that situation if it goes poorly. I will not help you. Understood?
Hey, I'm the one suggesting it, so yeah, fair enough.
Which means that you will be telling it to go to sleep. Which means that if it rips your throat out, you're kind of screwed. Or you'll luck out and Ruben will do it.
+3 to the CR.
You just made Cece's entire day, Raven.
I'm
Well,
glad I
they
could
will.
do that for you, Cece. I'm glad I could do that for you. Goddamn chaos raccoon.
That being said,
Okay,
you let
I'll
her.
be right back. I'm sick and tired of this fucking beep.
I was. I don't disagree. It was driving me bonkers, and honestly, was probably about to give you guys a piece. Anywho,
You were going somewhere with that? Or are you just going anywho?
we're walking.
Yeah, you still doing that.
Hey, Nimi,
Yeah.
can you ask Varissa how far we have?
Can I see Valrissa?
Not at the moment, but she did tell you about what was about what the distance was.
Oh, I did catch it. What did she say?
She said it last session. It was about 2 weeks.
Oh,
If you
that's
landed where she
okay.
thought she was.
Okay. Then Valrissa,
Yes.
are we about where you thought we were? We were gonna land.
About a day further.
So further away or closer?
Further away.
Okay, so she said 2 weeks. So we're about 21 days away.
Any anything to expect between now and there?
Anything to expect between here and there?
Anything and everything. It's still the lower dark.
That sounds about right.
No worries in the deli. Shall we be off?
We're still walking.
Y'all have not stopped.
If you're stopping, you get left behind.
Alrighty. TikTok Croc now has his token.
Oh, God. Pixie lost another fight with a can.
Oh no. But y'all, is there anything y'all want to do over the next couple days before y'all end up having the dwarf wake up a couple days later?
Let's see.
Because y'all are pretty much walking most of that time.
Is Bale still with me? Like, is he just nearby?
No, he's somewhere. You know he's here somewhere.
Does the deer ever pop up?
He does, but you do hear another shot on one of the days, and he goes missing again for a while. By the time the dwarf has showed up, he is back.
How pissed off is he?
There seems to be a begrudging agreement on something that has gone on. Because he has not been shot again, and he looks livid about it. But he's doing nothing but fuming.
Ruben will toss out the line to Bonnie one day after, shooting it. It's a shame it doesn't leave a body behind. That one would be good eating.
It would get you cursed.
He just kind of looks there flatly and says, like, his presence already isn't a curse already.
Yes.
Nimi pipes up and goes, technically it's not a curse. I agreed to it.
Just because it's consensual don't mean it's not a curse.
It's not magical. I'm just required for him to stay. For you. I don't remember what the reason was for that one.
You made a deal.
Yeah, I made a deal. It was for something important. I just don't remember which one that one attached to.
There was a lot of shit going on at the time.
Listen. The one that really fucking sucks was when Torgal died.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't just let me die.
No, I couldn't. Let's be real. Nimi says she'll let the crocodile eat you, but she won't, and you know it.
Oh, one other thing while we're traveling, obviously Ruben can't ask the question himself, given that, it'd be to Velrissa, but he would ask Nimi to, pass along, leaving, omitting the part that was from Ruben, since she's the one who, comes from the city and whatnot, maybe you can ask her for some details about it.
I'm sorry, Ruben. I just had a hiccuping fit. What was that?
Obviously, I can't ask Velrissa myself, because, like you said, not too fond of me. But
Mhm.
maybe you can probe her for some details about her, her hometown. See what we can expect from it and whatnot.
You could have just asked Bonnie. You hear from Axie in the back.
Hey, lad. Bonnie apparently knows the city as well.
Really?
It pushes you towards Bonnie. That
Oh.
being said, while Ruben goes and asks Bonnie, I will go ask Fellerissa because that's going to be two different perspectives.
There.
Yeah, I like that. Two different perspectives as Ruben asks Bonnie and
Merlin's going with Nimi because he wants to know the things. And he's on her shoulder, so he didn't really have a lot of choices.
Orca will just chill with everyone else.
Bonnie is in the back with Toshinori, while Velversa is a good bit ahead of everyone.
No, I'll catch up to Fellerissa. But you can RP Ruben and Bonnie first.
Is anybody else getting involved in this conversation? Xerxes, Tortiche, Asmia?
Yeah, Asmir will kind of pay attention.
Right. Yeah, I'd like to know too. So
Me as well.
Fair. You want to know all the things. So, Ruben, how you going to do this? You going to be a smooth operator? Or are you going to walk into a wall and go, I'm a kobold? Damn!
I have to do it, Kai. I have to do it.
I'd say somewhere between the two. Like Ruben kind of got shoved in Bonnie's direction, but he, catches himself a little bit, keeps pace with her, and just kind of goes, so, yeah, where is that you come from this city that we're going to as well? Uh, any fond memories, things that we should be on the lookout for while we're there? Shops, restaurants, that sort of thing?
I don't come from there.
Oh, I got the impression that you had been there before.
I have been there before, yes. That is not having come from there.
Ah, my apologies. Guess I made a little bit of an assumption with, your familiarity with Velrissa and whatnot.
I had to do a job with Velrissa when she was younger. I was working with her sister mostly, but she got tagged along to learn.
Well, if you don't come from the Strauss City, where do you come from?
Around.
Don't we all? So, what's this place like then?
Well, that depends on what you want to know. It's a drow city like any other. Lolth is the main goddess, of course. Men are treated rather poorly for the most part, save for those few that manage to make a name for themselves. They have to work
Thought
much
that.
harder than any of the other women that go for the same position, but it's not unheard of for a few to stand above the rest. Most, however, crumble under the expectations of the others, and furthermore, some make the perfect servants. They pride themselves on their service.
Hmm.
The best butler I ever met was actually from there.
Well, that is reassuring, I suppose. You know, if Varus isn't interested in joining us, further along our journey, what do you think the chances of us, recruiting one of the fellas would be?
Slim to none. Because while the boys may be more willing to deal with you, they are owned and very stuck in their jobs. They will not be allowed to leave for long periods of time.
Well, I wasn't exactly implying that, they'd be allowed to. I was saying, like, if they happen to, you know, want to leave the life behind and whatnot.
She holds up a finger. If you are implying you attempt to break some of the men out, I would advise against it.
I wasn't implying that. I was just thinking, if life is so, lackluster for them there already, like, maybe there's one that's already broken out.
Down here, he would be dead.
All the more reason to join us.
Meaning, yes, you would be attempting to aid in the escape of a slave.
Ruben actually kind of freezes and slows his pace at that word. He has a little bit of a growl in his voice as he says, "I wouldn't be opposed."
Then you're a dead man walking. I'll remind you, Valrissa is still young and moderate. If the Drow matriarch gets involved, there's no one in this group that could lift a finger to stop her. I will not
When
stop you, however, I will not help you on that path if you wish to take it. However, I will give you the advice that it is a very, very bad idea.
Ruben gives a little bit of a sigh as he says, "I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna endanger the group just because of my own hang-ups.
You
I'm just
may be
saying."
able to find someone that is more willing to join in the upper dark, but down here in the lower and middle, most of the men there see escape as a death sentence. They have accepted their lot in life, and honestly, without completely overthrowing the entirety of Drow civilization, there's no way to change it. And that doesn't involve Lolth herself getting involved. The
With all
number
due
of her
respect,
high priestesses that would be killed in that attempt would be high.
with all due respect, I've seen the eyes of folks who have gotten used to that kind of lifestyle back where I came from. Let me tell you, it's not pretty, except in that mindset.
I don't know your path, but I can almost guarantee it is not the same as what the men here have to deal with. It is not belittling what you've done, but it is a very different culture in what is born. Most of the people from the surface at least have the sun. They have a glimmer of hope. Down here, that doesn't exist. From the moment they're born, they accept that as their lot, regardless of what they want. They know if they run, either they will be found by the huntresses, or by the many other things that live down here. Some huntresses may just kill them, some may drag them back, but then again they might find the worst of the huntresses. The ones that like to perfect their torture, prolong the punishment for years upon years, even decades sometimes. They are of elven descent. They do live a very long time.
That's just it then. From the day they're born to the day they die, that's the only life they can expect.
Yes, that is the life of the drow males down here. That is what their culture has built them up to be. Power lays with the women. There are some well-known men. They tend to be towards the surface, but they will never gain the power the women do. There is a limit on how high they can travel. Are you familiar with the mage Elminster? Have you ever heard of him?
I'll make an Arcana check for Ruben, but
Oh,
I
that'd be
have.
history, not Arcana.
Oh, yeah, same basic one. Yeah, it's a 7. Yeah, I'm not
Mordekainen?
entirely too. Oh, go ahead.
Mordenkainen,
Oh,
which is another history
I-
check.
oh, let's see here. That's an 11.
Still nope.
Look, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not exactly, scholarly like the other magic casters in the group. I still don't even know how to read.
Let's put it this way. Who is the strongest, most important man you have ever heard of in history?
That'd still be my, well, the guy who raised me. Guess Scale.
Even if he were capable of fighting the guards, he would never become more than a guard lieutenant. No matter how hard he pushed, that is the best he could do on his own. Perhaps he could become a concubine of one of the high priestess. That comes with power, but power derived of her. But there are
What
not-
about
Got too much pride for that.
what about what about us? If we just act like we're Nimi's servants, are we going to be left alone?
Perhaps not left alone, but I'd say it's probably your best chance at survival. Even then, if you insult somebody or pass in front of the wrong person at the wrong time, they have the right to kill you outright for little to no reason. So my advice would be to stay close to myself and Nimi. Or Axie. Or Sizzlewick, though Axie and Sizzlewick likely won't have the standing Nimi or I will. They're still too young.
You probably should keep quiet.
That is a good idea. One I have been telling Torkel and Reuben, as has Nimi, consistently. But I will remind you again, Velrissa is rather moderate. She is a little extreme for those on the upper levels, but down here, she is very moderate.
Well, my vote would be let's spend as little time as we can in the city and get going.
We will need at least to find a map and be allowed passage to leave.
We'll leave that up to you and Nimmy to get passage to leave. I don't think they're going to give it to us, obviously.
No. I doubt it.
As we're walking, after a little bit of a pause, Ruben's gonna pose one more question to Bonnie. So, you've been here before, and, well, based on what you said, I can't imagine you have too high you know, an opinion of this place. You okay going back to it?
I don't have a bad opinion of that place. They have a rather strict culture and are the drow, but that can be said for any drow city. That is just what you get when you deal with the drow in their element.
What's the name of the city we're going to?
Let me see if I can find it. I don't believe I've ever said it. Have I, Nimi?
No, you have not.
Okay, I didn't think so. I just wanted to remember because I'm like, I don't think it's actually ever come up.
Yeah, no. I haven't bothered to ask because it's not like I'm gonna know what it means.
Quarzaranth. Or Zyrath.
Was there?
It was named for one of the high priestesses of old, who came down to attempt to conquer the Middle Dark and founded her city here. The Zyraths still lead the city.
So the head honchos, huh?
The Dolquinars were once a branch family that has since lost a good bit of favor, but they seem to be crawling their way back from the abyss.
Well, guess we can cross bar crawl off our list of activities then.
Getting drunk while in the Middle Dark for you is probably not a good idea. Though I
know
can
that
suggest a
was-
few good ones once we get up to the Lower Dark.
Oh, well, actually, that is. I meant it mostly as a joke, but yeah, if you know some good ones.
There are a few that deal rather consistently with the dwarves. So there are a few dwarves that have settled in some of the cities, meaning there is good dwarven ale.
Well, hey, if they got dwarves, maybe we can find someone who knows this guy.
Maybe. It is likely he's from one of the lower cities. But beyond that, I don't know.
Oh, hey, another quick question while I'm thinking about it. Well, you, I know you say you didn't come from here, but clearly you spent a lot of time down here when you were with Valrissa. Uh, how did you and Toshinori first meet up? I mean, I can't imagine that he lived down here.
No, I met him on doing a few jobs up on the surface near Silvery Moon.
And you do travel far.
Indeed, there's always work to be done. And Toshinori has made a good companion in the work we do.
Oh, yeah, I can take a roof falling down on his head like a champ.
He has taken considerably worse. We once had a hill giant attempt to trample him. He ended up driving his sword through the bottom of the giant's foot and nicking a vein well enough. When he managed to rip it free, it caused considerable blood loss and allowed sent the hill giant on a rampage of pain that allowed us to evacuate the nearby citizens and eventually slay it.
Oh, that is badass. Yeah, once we get back to the surface, I need to learn some more swordsmanship from him. He does some pretty crazy stuff with that thing.
Indeed, his inability to see down here has been hampering him.
Oh yeah, like we only recently grabbed him a lantern.
Oh, he's had one. He just hasn't been using it.
Like, why hasn't he been using it then?
It puts a rather large target on the rest of us. His sense of smell and hearing is quite keen, though, so he can keep from walking into things. However, it is much harder to fight by those senses alone than it is to navigate.
Ruben kind of taps his chin and thought a little bit as he gets another idea. Uh, what about like what I do with Torquil? You know, sitting on his shoulders and kind of directing him. What if Sizzlewick did something similar with him? You know, acting as his eyes.
With the amount that he moves, it would not work well.
Well, you actually don't have a good enough grip to stay on him, or
Toshinori moves in a very different state than Torquil does. He relies on momentum and the flow of his battle stance to take his strikes, unlike the pure strength Torquil tends to rely on. Meaning he, instead of Torquil's strength fighter, Toshinori is a dex fighter.
doesn't he use a greatsword? Isn't that strength only?
No, he doesn't actually use one. He uses an Odachi.
So just an extra long sword.
His is a little bit different. That is designed for his dex. It's a finesse greatsword, effectively.
Ah,
Bonnie, I have a question for you.
Yes.
So you said you think this dwarf comes from the lower dark. Do you have
No.
any?
I said the lower parts. Most likely he's from the upper dark. It's one of the lowest sections the dwarves tend to go. Beyond that, you start dealing with the Duergar, not the dwarves. And
no, what
they
now?
fight and fight and fight.
Are you worried about this dwarf? Like, I know we have him chained up, but
In what way?
I don't know the disposition of the dwarves in this area or in
There
that
are no
area.
dwarves in this area.
Right. Sorry. The upper dark. I'm just we saved him, and I just want to make sure that we did made the right choice.
I will say, if I know anything about dwarves, knowing that we saved them, and I'll offer them a drink, we'll probably be as fast friends as soon as we do that.
Are you asking if he is a threat, or if his people will be a threat because you saved him?
Either or.
If he is a criminal that was sent here to die, perhaps they will be upset, but they will not blame us, as we did not know, unless you did know previously that he was an outlaw and you were wishing to help him escape, but I do not believe that to be the case. More likely is he is either an explorer or he is searching for some of the lost dwarven cities and got very lost.
Ruben pulls out the hand axe that he had gotten from him at the time and shows it to Bonnie. What about this? It helped narrow down which of those two scenarios is more likely.
Seems to be of good dwarven make. Solid. He may have forged it himself. Seems to be made in the dwarven forges, as far as I can tell, which lends more credence that he was sent either on his own volition to explore or by a patron. It is unlikely that he was sent as an outcast. They tend to arm those that go down there, but not with gear as good as this.
So he's saying it would be safe to give it back to him once he regains consciousness. Obviously, after we determine, who and where and why and all that.
Likely.
Well, I will be prepared when he comes to. I know a spell that can make him be truthful that I can prepare.
Zone of Truth.
Yes.
I will remind you that is not foolproof. However, the dwarves are rarely the ones that go about the ways that would get around it. Though you will still have to deal with dwarven stubbornness.
Oh, don't worry about that. I know how to deal with that.
We're also gonna have to explain why he's tied up.
Well, I mean, come on, we're in the lower docks. He's a stranger. We don't know him. He could very well be a criminal, like Bonnie said.
And we can't totally say he's not part of the cult.
I think I can reasonably say he's not part of the cult.
Oh.
I'm just saying I don't think he's gonna be real happy when he wakes up and finds out he's shackled, even when we explained to him that we saved him.
Considering from what it sounds like he was tied up when he was unconscious, I don't think it will make much difference.
If anything, he'll probably be elated that the bastard's still alive.
Or he'll break the manacles and punch you in the face.
I'm pretty sure he's still gonna be pretty damn weak once he wakes up.
Don't need to be weak if he knows how to break it. And if anyone knows how to break manacles, it's dwarves. They can look at your work, at least some of them, and know immediately where the faults are. So if he wakes up before we notice, there's a very good chance he could break free.
So what you're saying is we should use ropes.
I don't think it would make all that much difference.
Well, I mean, there ain't no metal in a rope for him to see a fault in, is there?
And there are plenty of rocks for him to rub against to fray the rope. If you're that worried, I'd set a watch or have marshmallows sit on him.
That would be quite comforting for him. So he probably wouldn't be too angry about waking up like that.
Do remember, marshmallow is still pretty heavy.
Yes, and Torko's a big ass guy who would probably be absolutely comfortable underneath Marshmallow.
Squish.
Exactly. To Torko, Marshmallow's a weighted blanket. Especially now that his strength has increased.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, I'm perfectly fine with taking the manacles off him. Like you said, the evidence that he's, explorer down here instead of a criminal is, you know, it outweighs the other pretty well. Safely enough that I think that we don't have to worry about him, doing anything untoward.
I would leave him in them until you know more. I'm just stating that it's not fail-proof.
It's too bad we couldn't find any kind of bags or identification on him.
I'm willing to bet whoever took him in the first place has them. You said did you get a look at the individual?
We did not. Just heard their voice.
Hey,
I was half buried in the dirt fighting the Umber Hulk when that thing, when the cabin
No.
started coming down.
no, lad. The bastard is the one who summoned up the Umber Hulks. Well, he talked before the Umber Hulk showed up.
Yeah.
I don't rightly recall what happened, what he actually said though. I was a little distracted.
Something about how we were predictable, and I think he told the Umber Hulk to kill the dwarf.
Well, he failed at that.
Yep.
Did he die?
Although the dwarf, no, he's right over there.
No, the one that started it all.
No, he was gone. He caved in the. Once we finished with all his minions, he caved in the cave and ran off.
Uh, though no, he didn't cave it in.
Well, he caved in
Right.
the entrance. We had to dig our way out.
Did we have to dig our way out? I don't remember digging our way out.
Yeah, it was caved in, and then the rest of it started coming down on top of you.
Oh,
Like he
Right.
caved in the entrance and, then started dropping rocks on us.
yeah.
You're not sure when he caved it in, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, Coward's right away. It's just assumed that we'd all died to his Umber Hulks and those dragon spider things.
I doubt it. If he wanted the dwarf dead, there's probably a reason for it, which means he might still be watching. Or attempting to find the dwarf.
Torko looks back at the path on the path where we're walking down. Does he see any suspicious individuals?
No.
Now, speaking of
Hey.
those. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, hey.
Bonnie, speaking of those spider dragon things, you don't think they were, actual dragons, right? Like, I've heard stories of dragons being able to shapeshift, but,
If they were, you'd be dead. The better one to ask for that is Saphira, not me. I wasn't there. But I have heard of spiders mimicking dragons in the past.
What about goblins? Or those things too?
I have heard of them before, yes.
Spiders mimicking goblins?
To a degree. Goblins have a certain refusal to die and living in dark, damp places in the underground. A perfect fit for a spider.
Weird. Well, here's hoping. Well, you know what? I ain't even gonna tempt fate. Ugh. The picture I just had in my head is horrifying.
It isn't crossbreeding. It's just mimicry.
Oh no, I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about something else that the things could mimic that would be absolutely horrifying.
Let's
I'm
not
not so
mention
sure if
it
it's.
and give it ideas.
Hey,
I'm,
that's what I was thinking.
I'm not so sure if it's just mimicry. Like when we fought those things, like the red one was immune to fire and could spit it back out like a regular dragon.
That is mimicry of them, yes. They live close to them. They eventually start mimicking the traits through the generations. A new style of monster is born.
So you're telling me
Wait,
if I live next to a dragon long enough, I can stop breathing fire? Yeah, you know what? Never mind.
You can
It's
already
Ruben
spit
immediately
fire.
like, yeah, I made the connection.
And that is what your race came from. They say you were originally something more akin to the goblin folk, but your people worshipped the dragons. And like the dragonborn, slowly became more like them. That's why
wait.
you are said to be dragon-blooded.
Oh,
And from time to time, you will have the kobolds who show the most dragon blood become winged. They have longer claws, stronger jaws, powerful wings, and powerful tails.
Ruben kind of looks up to the cavern as they're walking and just says, I heard stories, from Gesh before, but I figured it was just, pulling it out of his ass.
And I
It
can
would be nice
say
to
it is
fly.
not. We fought a few during the siege of Green Nest.
Oh, yeah, I guess we did. Huh. Wonder what it'd feel like to fly.
I could toss you in the air
Well, that'd just be like, falling, uh, you
with
know,
style. That's right. I just fucking quoted Toy Story at your ass.
yeah, stylishly, yeah, but falling all the same. But there's definitely a difference.
Don't worry, lad. I won't throw you in the air unless it was absolutely necessary. Like if I was throwing you at an enemy, or across a bridge at a bunch of orcs.
Now that one I can get behind. That's just, tactical charging and whatnot.
Is there anything else you would like to ask Bonnie or Saphira? Because she's kind of related to this conversation as since it's turned a little more draconic.
Uh, I may need to think over for Saphira a little bit, if we want to cut over to, Nimi and Varus in the meantime.
Yep. Any of the other boys? You got anything to ask for y'all's artificer?
Mm. Yeah.
No, not from Asmir.
Then we fast forward back over to, well, rewind back over to Nimi while the boys are talking to Bonnie in the back.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna catch up to Valrissa.
You can see she is up at the front, forging the path. Double checking and triple checking the path to make sure y'all are going the right way. You
Mhm.
see her look into tracks, making sure nothing massive has come through this way recently.
If we speak, am I going to distract you?
Not any more than the boys are.
Fair. What can you tell me about your home?
It's the same as any other place. People live, people die.
We obviously come from two very different places.
She
Well, yes,
glances
people
back
live.
at the boys. Obviously.
Still, what's it like?
Tends to be quiet, unless there's a raid. It's been a while since we've had an uprising that needed to be put down. The priestesses are well enough. They're knowledgeable. Lady Zyrath is very powerful and very well educated in both the old ways and the ways of the arcane. She has had dealings with mind flayers, old entities, and they say she's even spoken with Lady Loth herself.
Must be an honor.
Indeed, though there are many people that would not see it that way and wish to topple her. The last attempt to led to the entire group being filleted and then hung on the keep's or the palace's gate, where they lived for the next 2 months before they passed.
Gruesome.
It sent a message, though, and no one has tried it since.
It would sound like only a fool would have tried after that.
And a fool will try again one day.
One day.
But most
But the
know
question is,
it is better not to anger Lady Zyvrath. If you wish for ambition and power, you're more likely to find it by making friends with her and being sent to conquer one of the other cities and ruling it in her name.
is that something you wish to do?
I have no interest in ruling.
What do you want to do?
I will avenge my sister.
How?
By finding the ones that put the men up to it, and making Lady Zyrath's punishment look like child's play. You see a very dark look in her eyes. There's, I don't like you. There's hate. There's, I will burn you across every moon. And then there's whatever that is.
Nimi's gonna look her dead in the eyes and go, do you know their names?
Not as of yet. I have not found all of them.
But you've found some.
Some that I cannot yet touch.
Raises an eyebrow.
Politics is always a dangerous game. My sister knew that when she got involved.
Fair.
And thanks to Bonnie's pushing, she's now dead.
Is Bonnie one of the ones that you wish
No.
children?
While Bonnie put false ideas in her head, it is not her fault that things went the way they did. If she had remained, either she'd be dead, or she would have intervened on my sister's behalf. While I do not like her, I know the difference between her and those that deserve punishment. You can see the scowl on her face is growing.
Nimi's gonna put a hand on her shoulder. Do I need to stop this line of questions?
It is fine. I can hold my temper. And there is no one here that I need to take it out on as of yet.
Nimi's quiet for a second as she thinks about her next question.
You also hear her raise her voice. Scales, if you step on that, you will become paralyzed, and I will throw you off the cliff myself.
What? Oh,
As you look down, as there is a little white mushroom, not my white mushroom, white flower, that is kind of covered in pollen.
We'll grab Xerxes, not Xerxes, Reuben by the scruff and lift them up before they can step on it.
yeah.
Isn't it the same kind of mushroom you tried to use as a pillow for Nimi?
No, because those are mushrooms. This is a flower.
Oh, I thought you said it was mushroom.
I did say it was a mushroom, but I was trying to say flower.
They corrected themselves. Nimi's gonna
Nimi, you're not
By-
entirely sure how she saw that. She's not looking in that direction.
I mean, we're on the same
She's got
path.
She's got eyes in the back of her head.
There, she saw it as she was walking past it, and just assumed someone would step on it.
Fair. That being said, Nimi is going to nod her head in thanks for her not letting Reuben step on it.
She also didn't
And
super
honestly-
insult him.
I was gonna say, calling him Scales is probably the nicest thing, the nicest way she's ever referred to any of the boys.
She did then threaten his life, but you know, whatever.
Hey, progress.
Lads,
That's
thank you, Larissa.
Nimi just gives you a look. Shush.
I was saying to Reuben to thank her.
Shush.
Don't point out that she didn't insult him, but he did say that out loud. And she goes, "Oh, right. Dragon waste, don't step on it."
Just gives Torquil a look like,
Reuben just kind of looks back to Torquil with a little bit of a smirk on his face. You hear that? She called me a dragon.
No, lad, she called you dragon waste. She's basically calling you dragon shite.
It's dragon adjacent, and I take it as a win.
If you say so, if you say so, lad. And Torquil puts down Reuben away from the flower.
Nimi's just gonna shake her head and go, based on the way that you're reacting, those that need punishment are not men, I would assume.
The men are already dead. I made sure of it.
No.
Their
And there's
entrails
politics involved.
decorated my sister's tomb until they decayed properly.
Nods. But the women were not punished.
There are still more, and I do not know how high it goes.
I see. I know that we have been quite an annoyance for you. But is there any way I can convince you to take a job as a guide for us once we get past this next point?
No, I will need to join the guard, as now I will have passed my test. Not the guard, the sisters.
Tess,
Yes.
what do you mean?
I have finished the task I was set when I left the city.
What was the test for?
Entrance into the Sisters of Law. So that I may join her hand.
I've got a question for the DM. Based on the final fight, Cece?
I'm typing.
Oh, okay. Numi's gonna go quiet for a moment, lost in thought. What would have happened had you failed?
I would be dead, and it would not matter.
To succeed or join, or fail and die.
Correct. Or back out and be banished. No one survives that type of cowardice once they've started down the path.
You are a stubborn woman.
She doesn't dignify it with a response.
Numi's just gonna kind of. I wanted to be known. I have not taken my hand off her shoulder, but with my other hand, I kind of just like rub my temples and just go. Between you and Bonnie, you are going to give me gray hairs, and my hair is already pure white.
As is mine.
Yes, but you're not giving yourself grace.
Actually, hers is kind of gray-white, but still.
But that is her natural hair color.
Correct.
You get my point, and so does she.
Yep.
Is that between these two, they are going to drive me to drinking.
Axie in the background.
Bonnie's
Not
gonna
included.
get.
Yeah.
God. You give me a different type of gray hair.
Oh, damn it.
Yours, I'm pretty sure, are just the color of fire. Like if
I'll definitely
and
give you
it's
more of
just.
those. You could use a little heat anyway.
And what do you mean by that?
You're still a little cold. Not as cold as
I'm
Valrissa, but... Valrissa turns and looks at this bitch like, did you really just say that? And Axie's just like, mm-hmm. Fuck you gonna do about it? She didn't say it, but it's that look. You
Both
see,
of you.
Valrissa actually nods in respect to that. As
Oh my God.
Axie swells a little bit more. She still doesn't like Valrissa all that much, but...
Yeah, I'm just gonna shake my head at the two of them and go, I know what you were trying to do. That being said, my skin is definitely still warmer than, or Valrissa's skin is definitely still warmer than mine. I don't think there's anyone in this group that can be colder than I am. In case you forget, I'm pretty much halfway from the. I only got 1 foot out of the grave. Let's be real, I'm alive out of spite.
Out of
Torquil keeps trying
curiosity,
to jump in after you.
What?
Torquil keeps trying to jump in after you.
I twitch.
look, to be fair, I only died the one time. That's the one time I've ever tried. I actually gotten that close to death.
I'm going to assume that I just lost a fight with some vampires. Or won a fight? I mean, I'm not dead. At least not fully dead, so maybe I won? I don't Rocks. Would we consider that a win?
You see, Merlin goes down into your bag to get something.
Looks
Actually-
down.
Go ahead, Torquil. What were you saying?
Actually, Nimmy, didn't you get a lot warmer when you took that gem inside you?
Yeah, the yeah, the when I attuned to the smoldering heartstone. Why?
Oi. Well, I mean, you ain't cold as a corpse anymore. So if anything, I'd say the coldest person here would probably be either a Reuben or
Yeah, I
Kobolds
am
don't
pretty
like to
damn
be cold.
passionate.
I was gonna say kobolds don't like to be cold. Just because they're cold-blooded, he tries to stay relatively warm. That's why
He's
he
also
doesn't.
got an inner fire.
Yeah, it's like Reuben's one of the warmest. Lizards do not like to be cold.
The only one warmer is Axie.
Yeah,
Hmm. What about Doot? They're technically like cold-blooded, aren't they?
they're still warm. They don't like to be cold.
You
Also,
see Dude
Merlin, what
wave
are
from over on Axie's shoulder.
you?
He's using
Yeah,
her as a
there's.
warming bed.
Uh-huh. Merlin, what are you doing?
He hands you a flask.
I take it.
If you're gonna be getting grey hairs, you're gonna need this. I learned it from dealing with Arthur.
I'm gonna open it and take a whiff.
It's the blood mead.
I wasn't expecting that, and so Nimi just like.
Torquil sees the flask and he hears that. Merlin, you've been holding out on some strong shite.
No.
He didn't say what it
no.
was.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
just, you can see that reaction. It's definitely alcohol of some kind.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why they're asking. Nimi shakes her head. Merlin didn't make this. Oh god. No. It's Barley's concoction.
Oh, I still got a few nips of that stuff they gave me, and Torquil holds up his own flask.
Yes, well, this has cobalt blood in it, so there's that. I'm gonna cap it.
Torquil looks over at Reuben and then he looks at Nimby like,
It's not Reuben's blood. Though, if I do remember correctly, Reuben helped.
Yeah, I think Reuben was involved in that.
I'm pretty sure it was Reuben, Barley, and Vandrick.
Yeah. It was those three.
It
Oh,
worked,
well.
didn't it?
Bonnie wasn't there for it, though. So we've got plenty of people in the party that are like, why the fuck do I have moonshine with fucking cobalt blood in it?
Bonnie, on the other hand, met Vandrick and Barley, so it's not all hard. guess on where it came from.
Yeah, but Nimmy kind of wasn't expecting the smell, so kind of tucks that away, and then pulls out a pudding cup and just downs it. Okay. Warning: next time, Merlin, by the gods.
That's why he handed it to you closed. He thought you'd recognize
Well, I wasn't paying that much attention. Warning. Put it
Noted.
back at me. Ugh. Oh god, so that could fucking burn. Oh, that burns your nose hairs.
Probably made some good shite.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully him and Bandit are alright. But we're gonna look back to Valrissa. I'm going to assume you don't know of anyone that can be trusted not to kill the boys to give us a guide back.
Not anybody that would take it.
Fair enough, it was worth a shot.
Bandit, bandit, bandit. Sorry,
But
continue on.
I was gonna say, are you trying to summon Bandit?
I took him out of archive.
Oh dear God!
Yeah.
Broken containment.
Oh no!
Bring us more
For the-
liquor.
Oh God!
None of us.
Oh,
are
that's
safe.
right. No, none of us are safe. For those that didn't know Bandit, holy shit! You want to talk about a fucking pissed off raccoon? That fucker earned his barbarian levels.
Despite how adorable he looks.
Oh, absolutely adorable. Has also attacked some kind of blood creature going at like Mach 9 from like 500 feet in the air. And lived. Don't ask me how he lived. I don't think he can die.
Well, you know what they say. When you're drunk, you can't take fall damage.
Well, I mean, also raccoons have a non-lethal terminal velocity like squirrels do.
Yeah. Either way, Nimmy's gonna look at Valrissa and go, as many gray hair as you give, though, I am gonna miss you when you're gone.
We'll see how that ends when we get to where we're going.
What do you mean by that?
If I get your people killed, don't you look as nicely.
I don't think that you're intentionally going to get them killed.
She didn't say anything. You seem to have more faith in her than she does. Was that snoring? Did we lose somebody?
I was gonna say.
Pretty sure that was Ruben.
Please hold.
I am
All
fueled
right,
by
sorry
my-
about that. We're back now.
Happy to be back.
Yeah.
What were we talking?
Wakey wakey.
I immediately forgot.
Valrissa has
Less
thinks
faith
I
in
have-
herself. Yeah.
yeah. I just realized that I never saw fucking Deimos's letter.
No, the boys never gave it to you.
No, they didn't. Anywho. They didn't even tell me about it. So rude.
Well, to be fair, when you finally showed up for the long term, there was kind of a lot of shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
But
I completely
yeah.
forgot we had the Deimos leather.
But anything else you
Anywho.
want to ask of Valrissa?
Nimi's gonna look at her and go, "You should have more faith in yourself. You're actually quite nice when you put some effort into it." And pat her on the shoulder.
She puts a hand over your chest as you feel wind suddenly blow by you. Stay here. And she disappears into the dark.
Either something is out there and needs to be dealt with, or you just made the less bashful.
I felt wind in my hair.
No, you felt something. You felt wind in front of you as if something moved fast in front of you you couldn't see.
Like an arrow, maybe?
She didn't say it, so who knows?
Yeah,
Felt too big to be
which-
an arrow, though.
which is saying something because my fucking passive is 19.
You cast
Nim-
invisibility enough to know probably invisible.
Fair. Okay. Nimi's gonna pull out a dagger.
Seeing Nimi pull a weapon, Torkel pulls out his sword.
Merlin pops up with his wand.
I will put Merlin on my head.
The moments pass in total silence. Nothing moving, nothing going. And after about 5 minutes, Valrissa shows back up. You can see her wiping blood off of one of her blades.
Raises an eyebrow.
Cloaker.
What?
Cloaker.
Cloaker. Okay.
I'm sorry. Wait. So, out of character, she said since she doesn't have all that much confidence in her abilities.
Not to get you killed.
Okay, good. I'm sorry. So, you don't have confidence in your ability not to get us all killed. You basically just saved Nimi's life. Hell, you saved my life back at that goddamn fort.
Nimi, you're the only one close enough to hear her muttering about how she regrets that already. But she keeps moving.
Nimi's gonna follow her and go, "Oh, you regret saving my life."
You think it was towards the Torquil bit.
Oh, I know it was towards the torque roll. I'm distracting her. I am doing this intentionally.
She doesn't say anything.
Oh, cat got your tongue.
Cloakers tend to work in packs.
Then let's get going. If that's the excuse you're going to use.
You see her shake her head. You also... Can I get an insight?
Yeah. I really want to know. I'm going to use advantage. I'm going to use a hero point on this. I want to know. Yes.
I wanna know. Can you
Based on the look
show-
she throws back, you get the distinct feeling to burn off annoyance. She's debating on which finger from the boys is least needed. Doesn't look like she's acting on it, but just that. I bet you I could take the kobold. No, not the kobold. One of the tieflings. They don't need all their fingers. A nice pinky.
Nimi. Yeah. Nimi's just going to go up to Valissa and pat her. So the last thing I said is if okay, if that's how she's going to avoid it, I'm going to just pat her on the cheek and boop her on the nose, and then walk ahead.
She's now debating on taking toes as well.
We can probably spare one or two.
You're not that kind of lizard. You can't grow them back.
That and that's your tail that at least geckos can grow back. I don't think they can
But-
grow back limbs. I don't remember. That being said, she does get in like the back of her head. Nimi will just telepathically tell her, you keep debating it, I'm going to keep teasing you.
She almost turns around and goes start chopping off fingers. But she doesn't. But soon enough, y'all make camp. It's been a couple days since y'all left. What are y'all doing at camp? It's just a little campsite. Not as situated as the original one y'all had.
We know how long until we manage to get to the city while we're camping?
Like 17 days. 18
Fair.
days. 19. I think it's 19.
It was 21 total.
It's been about 2.
Oh, so, oh,
Yeah.
so Torgal's gonna go over to Marshmallow, pull the dwarf off the saddle, and set them up in a comfortable position, and take a look at them, see if they're awake or not.
They are not. But when you'll set up camp.
He's still not awake.
She said it'd take a few days, maybe another day or two.
So what y'all gonna get up to in camp?
Ruben will take the opportunity to, when he has a chance to speak to Saphira, he'll come by and ask, hey, Saphira, maybe you can kind of fill me in a little bit, but, yeah, I want to know a bit about the dragons in the area. After those, spider dragon mimic things we encountered, just knowing what to look out for, what we're dealing with, and ways to avoid the things that we can't deal with. Well, any insight you got, I'm happy to help to have.
Well, this far underground, I think you'll only really be seeing gem dragons. So you shouldn't see any chromatics or metallics unless they are, what's the word? Imported?
Corrupted?
Huh. And what do those spiders have, for mimic material?
They probably came from elsewhere.
Well, and don't forget, lad, we also ran into that corrupted-looking dragon when we came upon that magic portal that launched us into Ars's campsite.
True. Yeah, I guess I'm just being paranoid. After everything that we went through back on the surface, well, it just kind of like sends me bad vibes when I see, too familiar face like that.
You'll see Valrissa suddenly flick a dagger across the camp.
Is it
The
Ruben?
dwarf.
Uh,
as it lands point first in front of his face, and he jumps like a cat who just got popped in the face by a mouse.
Holy, yo, Mike.
You also
Torquil-
see Bonnie was right. He's already gotten out of the manacles.
Torquil says in Dwarvish, well, look who's finally returned to the land of the living.
Oh, fucking hell! That's not his voice. What's his voice?
Maybe something gruff and tumble.
I've immediately lost all voices.
You could do the Irish accent.
Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck was that for? I wasn't doing nothing but getting out. Exactly. Stay put or I'll be taking your feet. Fucking drow.
Oi, if you're up and loose, come over here. You share a drink with me. We saved
No
your life.
offense, but who the fuck are you?
The fuckers who saved your life.
Yeah. Where's Dreg?
How the fuck should we know? We found only you.
I doubt that. He'd be around.
You're going to have
working
to be
with him,
more
aren't you?
specific.
You see a wild look. He'd fucking explain the drow, bitch. Watch your tongue, boy.
Reuben will stand up from his conversation with Saphira and approach the dwarf.
The fucking short lizard! Oh, wait, I know you. You're a fucking kobold. What the fuck's a kobold doing down here?
Is he saying this in Dwarvish or common?
He's saying it in common.
Ah.
First things first, he's returning
Belrissa
this
was
to
saying something. Repeat that, sorry, I was talking.
Well, first things first, he's returning this to you. As Reuben will take out the hand axe and hand it to him, shaft side first.
He gives it a look, then looks at the other side, takes it, tests the weight, flips it in his hand a couple times. Don't feel any changed weight, haven't added anything to it, doesn't feel trapped, not broken. Why the fuck you giving to me this kobold boy? I'm a
From my
prisoner.
understanding,
Granted,
you
I
like-
guess you got the drow. I'm not winning that fight. Fair enough, as he puts it on his belt.
We were
Just so you
hoping
know.
could- Oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead.
We were hoping you could tell us a little bit of what you were doing down in the lower docks. When we found you,
The fucking lower docks. Gosh, fucking damn it. Is that where we are?
Yeah. By the way, just so you know, you ain't a prisoner.
He holds up the broken manacles.
That was
No,
just
but
in
you
case-
are going to fix those
You got the forge?
when we get to one.
Oi, I can do that. Oi, won't be too hard.
And to be fair, we didn't know whether or not you were some kind of criminal that got sent down here, so...
Do I
Better
look
safe than
like a
sorry.
criminal to you?
Do I look like a criminal to you?
I still got my beard.
And I got my mustache.
And that's why you be good people, but you're missing your beard, boy. Grow it out, don't be a bitch.
You know,
He's a Goliath. The fact that he's got a mustache is honestly a feat within it of itself. Speaking that they're not supposed to be able to grow any type of facial hair.
Ain't no man
Exactly.
ever let that stop him from growing proper facial hair.
Exactly, which is why he has a mustache. Be impressed.
Hey,
Who's
say,
this
why the-
person that you think that we're working for?
Greg, that bastard that jumped me on the roads.
Tall fellow in a cloak?
No.
It's
What
not
does it look like?
Short shit. One of the Durga.
Joyful. Okay. We don't know who you're talking about.
Hey, we
What did he
haven't had
want?
Oh, good.
Whatever fucking Durga want. To cause as much pain and suffering as they possibly can to anybody they find. I just happened to have the bad fortune of walking across his sorry ass when I was looking for some of the Lost ruins. Thought I had one. Turns out he was a Durgar stronghold. Little fuckers took over the old city.
Bullethin!
Excuse me? Are you yelling at him or somebody else?
I'm yelling at a cat.
Okay. You have a cat named Jonathan?
I said Boomathin.
Oh, I heard Jonathan. That was really
Yeah,
weird.
no.
Then
His name is Boomy. His full name is Boomathin James. What he was just doing got him from Boomy to Boomathin. My roommate likes the Avatar: The Last Airbender. Fucking orange menace.
I do the same thing with Benny. His full name is Benethan.
But continuing.
What's the last thing you remember?
Oh, it was just seeing the old city. Saw it in the distance when the fucker came up behind me. Everything got real weird. Got a headache. Something was moving in the dark. And I got hit from behind.
Well, we found you in some kind of creepy ass spider's nest. We had to find a couple of Umber Hulks to save your ass.
Umber Hug, yeah, that'd be the fucker's name. Big sons of bitches.
Hey,
Didn't see that one with the fucking horn come up behind me at all.
yeah, we're not entirely sure on the specifics, but I'm guessing whoever knocked you out used it as bait for us. So you had to go for that.
Hey, could have been worse. Fucking Durgars are always a pain in the ass, and it seems I got all my limbs.
hold on. How exactly did you get down here in the lower dark to begin with?
I
If you were looking
wasn't
for-
in the lower dark.
Well, where the hell were you?
Above the upper. Man, technically I was on the edge of the upper. The old dwarven highways.
Ah, damn. I was hoping you could lead us to a way to get up onto the surface.
If you can get me up there, I can.
Well, we're about to head into a city, and we might be able to get a level up. So, if you can guide us that way, that'll be perfect. But I don't think you can.
Nah, I don't know much about the middle. But I'm good with stone. Stone always holds her secrets.
I'm happy to have the help either way.
I'm pretty sure those were words, so try again.
Oh, well, we're happy to have the help all the same.
Okay, I just
Ruben
heard
Scales.
up, down, up, down, up, down with your voice, and I had no idea what you had said.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like you
Okay.
were doing the Konami code.
Really? Huh. Weird. Maybe just something with my mic. Anyway, Ruben then says, excuse me. Ruben Scale, by the way, as he extends a hand.
Iron Mantle. Boring Iron Mantle.
Pleasure
Torkel
to meet you,
Stone
boy.
He shakes your whole goddamn arm.
Aha, now that's a handshake.
Torkel introduces himself with a handshake as well. Torkel Stone Eye.
Looks like you lost your stone eye.
No, it's right here. And he points at the Urzat's eye. I'm hanging off that piece of leather around my neck.
Ain't it supposed to be in your skull?
Well, yeah, then some shit happens. So,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how it
probably
always
got the-
fucking go, don't it?
hey, well, I'm gonna have to probably think of a new name, aren't I? Maybe, I don't know. Torkel Red Eye, Torkel Scar Eye. I don't fucking know, something.
How about Stone Cheeks?
I look at the dwarf. Hey, fucking calling myself Stone Cheeks, you weirdo.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of scars, Ruben says with a little bit of a awkwardness, You were pretty heavily injured, and, well, he looks over to Valrus. Our drow compatriot had to do a little emergency surgery for you.
The fucking elf
You were-
doing surgery? No one should be fucking trusting that. He starts looking around on his body.
Check the chest.
He checks his chest, pulls this what remains of his armor out of the way and looks at it. He's got smooth chest, other than the fact it's hairy as shit. But no scars.
I guess I
Oh.
healed up pretty well.
Hey, maybe I should just have waited for Valrissa to take a look at me when I was injured.
She would have killed you.
Still
Hey,
might.
that
What was that?
you-
She said still might in the background.
You know what? Because I know that she'll dodge, I'm just gonna throw a dagger at her.
She just catches it. She didn't even bother to dodge it.
You get my point. I knew that she's gotta be more dexterous than I.
Yeah, by a
So.
lot.
So
you were very poisoned. Like, I don't know what happened to you or why, but like I don't remember what the poison was, but it was eating you from the inside.
it was one of those.
don't remember
slow-
because you weren't told.
Yeah, I don't think you were actually part of the conversation. I think everybody had gone to bed when that was actually said.
It was something I remember that Valrissa mentioned something about it being some kind of poison that's slow torture.
You wouldn't, because
You wouldn't,
Valrissa
yeah.
didn't tell you.
Y'all were all having already gone to bed by the time she figured all that out.
Right.
Because Sworn Torque was still like at
Mhm.
next to the dwarf this time.
When she was first carving him open.
Yeah, when Nemi asked about the poison, I am the only one that was told, because I remember specifically I was asked if I told you guys, and I said no.
Oh, okay, fair.
Well, I have the case here. All nice and healed up now, so good.
What you gonna do now?
Asmir will go up to him and shake his hand and say, Asmir, good to see you up and about. You had me worried.
Oh, you worried? Were you doing something? Do I owe you gold? I don't recognize you. You're a bit small.
We risked a lot to save you. Would have sucked if you would have died anyway.
Fair enough. He slaps you on the back. What's your strength?
9?
Oh, yeah, you just go flying forward. This motherfucker's a lot stronger than you.
Oh no, sorry, my strength is 13. I'm sorry.
Okay, you just stumble forward.
To be honest, lad, you wouldn't be able to pay the gold anyway. I don't think you got anything on you anymore. Whoever took you took all your shite.
Did he?
Except for
Oh,
hand axe,
fucker.
anyway.
Hey, the only thing we could find was that hound axe.
Well, better than nothing. It was my grandpappy's.
Oh, well, it's a good thing we found it.
Hey, too bad you lost mine. Or that fucker took it.
Well, like I said, find anything of yours. Not in the place we found. We found you all webbed up, not in the on the path of your blood.
And
You left a
we didn't
lot of
have a lot
blood.
of time. We didn't have a lot of time to look around because the cave was falling in on us.
Heh.
Yeah, the only reason we even found your granddad's axe is that it was nearby our camp.
There's bait I'd expect. Dreg's caught the cunning bastard. I've heard about him. He's been quite the issue down on the highways.
But why would you be down in the lower dark?
I wasn't. I was up in the highways.
Hey, like I said, I'm pretty sure someone took this bastard down to the lower dark.
Dreg.
Who's this guy that attacked you? What do you know about him?
He's a son of a bitch, Durgar. He's been all kinds of a mess. Him and his people have been jumping our caravans as we're trying to do expeditions. We thought we wiped him out, but apparently fucking not.
Yeah, I've heard that word tossed around a bit thus far. Duragar, what is it? I'm not familiar with it.
The fake dwarf that lives down here, corrupted by what's down. Kinda like the drow, but fucking worse by so much.
Would they sound like you?
Nah, they're smaller, stockier, and they're sons of bitches.
Ruben kind of goes into a whisper as he asks him, "Yeah, we've heard a lot about the drow. Are they of the sexist variety too?
Ah, equal opportunity hatred. They'll kill and torture you whether you're old, male, woman, it, she, cactus, they do not care.
Oh, well,
Sounds like
that's
assholes.
Absolute assholes.
better.
I'd rather a drow any day. At least the drow can sometimes be reasoned with.
Torkel takes out his flask and holds it out. Here, take a swig. It's not as powerful as some of the shit you all drink, but it'll definitely, put some hair on your chest. Well, or
He downs it. And he downs it, not the, ooh, I'm a prissy sip. He does the proper dwarf thing and chugs it.
oi! And Torkel pulls it out of his. I only got a little bit left, and then that was an old friend's brew.
Sorry about that then. Oh, it needs a
checks.
little bit more.
Torkel checks to see how much is left.
No, he didn't do too bad.
Torkel kind of caps it and puts it back in his pack. Hey. It's good shit, though.
Aye. Now what you lot doing down here in the lower dock then? You don't look like drow? Well, she does. Rest of you not. Man, the other one kind of looks like a drow. Bleached drow, maybe. Doesn't have the ears, though.
We got some.
Yeah, we're not down here by choice. We're trying to get out. That's the whole point.
Is he talking about me?
Yes, he's talking about you. He's a ways off from you, so he can only kind of see you. You look pale and have white hair.
I'm going to walk closer to him. And look down at him.
He looks up at you. How tall are you again? I'm not sure if it's a look down situation.
I'm 5'2".
Yeah, y'all aren't that different in height.
I look at him in the eye. Do I still look like a drow?
Not so much.
Mm-hmm.
Your chin's not pointy enough.
To answer your question, lad, though, we got down here via some unfortunately placed shatter spells. Or I guess fortunately, because it saved our asses.
Yeah, we fell all the way from the surface down into the lower dock.
Hell of a fall. Hate those pits. Seen a few of them, dug into a few of them. Nightmares they all are.
Well, no, it wasn't a pit. It was
You
I think
definitely fell into a pit.
Well, yeah, but we started off in like what I believe was a dwarven mine of some kind.
Yeah, it was a mine, and then y'all broke that and fell into a massive pit.
Yeah. So that's what Torque was. Well, actually, it was some kind of dwarven mine that got destroyed.
And the angry ones kidnapped the bitch. Huh, fair enough. Anyway, you were saying?
Well, during the fall, it's actually kind of funny. We spent most of the fall, trying to kill the guys that were chasing us and, made us had to, well,
Bring
go,
down the roof.
exactly.
tear the ceiling down, as it were.
Well, it's unfortunate you destroyed a mine, but it's how it goes. Collapses always happen.
Hey, well, it was full of fire elementals, so I don't think it was in use.
I'd be
Not to
surprised.
mention-
We built a fair few. What's the word I'm looking for?
it also
Conjurers
been,
that bring in artificers that bring in elementals, especially the fire ones, help work the forge.
It also been reconverted a little bit, and no longer used for mining, but used to seal away something that well, the folks would that
Torkel
were cheap
will grab hold of Ruben's snout.
Yeah.
What? Because I don't think, out of character, I don't think we should mention the sword and shit around a complete stranger.
Probably not.
Don't mind him. He's a bit weird.
Yeah, Ruben gives a little bit of a nod while his snout is still being held.
Torkel, let's go of you. But what do you plan to do now that you're up and healthy again?
Find a pick, make a pick, dig my way out.
I mean, probably not. You know what? I'm gonna say this is probably the worst idea I'll ever have. But you could try coming with us through the city, and you know.
I probably have a pick. That may be a good idea.
I would avoid talking to anyone in the city. Boy, it's
I know how
no.
to deal with the route. I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay, I mean, it's your house. Well, frankly, I think they tried to. I think they cut off your beard. That would probably be way more dramatic.
Do what?
Cut off your beard.
Oh, they can try. They won't win.
Torkel just kind of shrugs.
Oh, either they'll die or I'll die. One of the two.
Well, you know, I think I speak for everyone who risked their asses to save your ass. We'd rather you not die, because it can be a wasted effort, you know.
So they probably kill us in the crossfire too. So
Hey, that too.
Fair point. Fair point.
Well, we're posing as slaves for the females here, so it's probably best that you do the same.
You're posing as females.
No.
Posing
You
as
see him
slaves.
dig in his ear, take out what looks to be a rock, and flick it aside.
see, that was my idea, but nobody else took to it.
Torkel looks over at Axie and just like, please, for the love of God, don't do it again. Actually, you know what? I don't think Torkel would even know that Axie did that because I had my back turned.
I mean,
try
you
to-
could see her doing it in the back. She wasn't
Okay.
being subtle.
Okay, fair. So yeah, Torkel will be like, don't do it again. I will literally die laughing.
No, what I said was that we're posing as slaves so that we don't get killed.
Fair. Good way to get through with the drow. Especially if you got somebody that can actually deal with them.
That's what the pale one's for.
Ah, she's looking after you then. Good on her. You should get her some sun when you get up, by the way, though. She looks like she could use it.
I have the strongest suspicion right now that Velarissa is staring at us with murderous intent.
Velris is gone.
Torkel looks back over there and like, how long has Velarissa been gone?
Well, I just told you the pale one walked off with it. You sure she's going to be watching out for you? She did just leave.
Isn't the pale one Nimi?
Yes?
Isn't Nimi standing here with us?
No?
No, Cece literally said, as the dwarf, when I walked off.
Oh, I didn't even hear that part. Sorry.
Yeah, he went, oh, the pale one stole the bitch.
Oh, thank God, because I was about to say, Because I don't think it was Xerxes who said the whole we're pretending to be slaves thing, right?
Dorje.
Dorje, sorry. Sorry, your voices sometimes get blended with my head. But Torkel will look at Dorje. What? We're not. Just don't bring up the whole pretending thing around Velorsa, you know.
Noted.
So, which way's out?
Well, we're in camp right now. We're taking a rest. We still got about, I think, 17 days before we get to the city.
Oh, fucking walk. All right. Get some rest and then we can go. I'll see if I can scrounge up any food.
Well, we got food, and Torkel walks over to Marshmallow and pulls out a couple of rations.
Good on you. You came prepared, even though you fell through a hole. Good to be prepared, they say.
We probably don't have enough food for 17 days, though.
I mean, I think when Marshmallow got down here, it was enough food for all of us for a month.
It was for 4 of us for a month, I think, or maybe 6 of us for a month.
I think it was
It wasn't
5.
for the whole, for 5. It wasn't for the whole group for a month.
So we're definitely kind of stretching the length of those rations, at least over 17 days.
Safe to assume we'll be down 5 or 6 days of rations now because we've been traveling from. We went from 22 days of travel to 17. So
True. We'll have to start hunting again after a few more days. Speaking of, obviously you got the hand axe, but any particular way that you defend yourself that we should know of?
With whatever
Like,
I can, usually. Looks like my armor's not in the best of gear. Lost my axe, lost my shield. Well, that's got to make things more difficult, but I'll find a way.
Ruben, don't you have an extra weapon on you?
Yeah, I've got a couple. Ruben kind of turns around to show that he's got the battle axe, the spear, the sword on his back. Take your pick.
Nah. You keep yours. It looks like surface quality.
Hey, surface quality is good enough when you got nothing else.
Save for the fact that I got better. He holds up the hand axe.
You're telling me that puny thing can outdo the damage output of a goddamn battle axe?
If you know how to fucking use it.
Well, since he isn't that one anyway, as Ruben kind of undoes the buckles on his shield, it may be surface quality, but it may be what stands between life and death down here, as he tosses it over to him.
He holds out a hand to stop you. No, can't do it. I have an oath to keep up.
Oh, what kind of oath you got?
Can't use craft gear.
Ruben gives a little bit of a smirk as he answers that with, "Alright then, I'm keeping with you, Elf. How about you show me how to really forge this thing, make it less crappy then."
It need to
Then we
be
can
fully
use
reforged, and we need a forge. Neither of which we have.
Ruben looks towards the. Do we have a campfire going yet?
Yep.
Okay. Ruben goes towards it and, uses a little bit of fire breath to stoke the flames. May not be a proper forge, but fire is fire, right?
Nope. That
Well,
is not how that works. That's how you surface dwellers make shit. And it's why your gear doesn't last more than a couple of years.
plus, I don't think there's any anvils or anything here to actually forge metal with.
Also, don't have a hammer.
That is also true. Well, if all of Ruben's shit is correct, what about this? And Torkel pulls his sword off his back and kind of presents it.
Still crap.
This shit is magical. What the hell are you talking about?
You think magic makes it up? If the foundation is crap, it's still crap, whatever piss punch magic you shove into it. If you've got a proper foundation, if you've made a proper weapon, it will sing when you swing it. I can tell that bitch ain't singing.
Alright, you want to give it a go?
I don't need to touch it to know.
I
I
was
can
talking
see
about-
the faults.
I was talking about sparring.
You want me to crack your weapon, boy?
I'd like to see you try. And Torkel grins.
You sure about that? We're a long way from a place I can fix it.
Is Bonnie still around?
Nope.
Wait. Is Axie and Saphira and everyone still around? And Sizzlewick?
Saphir is, Axie is not.
Torkel is looking around for Bonnie and Axie because they're the two that actually have the proficiency with smithing. Wait a minute. Where did everybody go?
Pale one left with the drow. Fiery one left with the, pirate. Going to look for the other one.
Great. They just left us all here. Not they didn't say shite. I don't like when I do that.
You
Not
seemed
safe.
busy.
So
Yeah.
this dwarf knows a well-made weapon when they see one, is what I'm hearing.
I do, yes.
I'm gonna hold out the funny dagger and ask him what an opinion on that is.
I'm not touching demonic steel. I can see the curse on that from over here, boy.
Cersei, put that damn thing away.
That thing's straight from, not the abyss, from the, it's not demonics.
The
Infernals.
Nine Hells?
Something.
Straight from
Avernus?
the hells. No, Avernus is only the first layer.
Ah.
If I'm not mistaken, that's Stygian.
You know, Bale's with us, right?
Somewhere.
I'm gonna call him to me real quick.
He throws popcorn, he's sitting next to you.
I'm gonna ask him, where did you even get this?
Got told to send it to you. Not much I can do with it now. And now you have to deal with it. And since you've attuned to it, it's not going anywhere.
Hmm.
You attuned to the sacrificial dagger? I'm assuming
cool-
Bale's talking out loud.
No, he's not.
Oh, never mind then. Sorry.
I mean, it is a good dagger. I mean, aside from the sacrificial part, it is still just a pretty cool dagger.
Oh wait, is Xerxes talking out loud, or is he just mentally talking to Bale?
No, I'm talking out loud.
Aside from the sacrificial, I swear to Xerxes.
Well, if you
Is
just
Bale
don't
still
do
there?
Hmm?
Is Bale still there?
He's still invisible. He's
Yeah.
never actually shown up. You just saw Xerxes get hit in the side of the head with popcorn. So you presume he's around somewhere.
So Asmir's gonna say, "Hey, cook me up with some of that popcorn," and he's gonna hold his mouth open.
You get thrown peanuts.
All right, I'll catch those in my mouth.
They're the good, like, they're the good circus peanuts.
Which aren't actually. You mean actual circus peanuts, or like
Not the candy circus peanuts,
No,
like
actual circus peanuts.
with
Okay.
a shell on them.
Yeah.
I'll catch it in my hand and take the shell off and eat it. And
They're
thank
good.
you. Yeah.
This is the
Nice
kind
and
of
salty.
peanuts you go to hell for and sell your soul to demons and devils.
Well, this part of the conversation is going on. Ruben's gonna look back towards Boren and ask, "You mentioned before that it was part of your oath to not use crap weapons. Does that mean you were oath sworn paladin like I am?" As he kind of like holds up his hand, glowing full divine smite energy for visual effect.
Something close, I suppose. I'm a forge master.
Forge master. I've heard of one of those before.
What skills do you bring with you then?
I bring the strength of the Allhammer. And I beat down anything that gets in my way.
What would I roll to know what a forge hammer, like a forge cleric, does? Like out of character, I know what they do. I just want to know how much Torkel would know.
Religion.
I don't know shit about forge clerics.
Ruben kind of like racking his brain a little bit. Near the beginning of our journey, I think we traveled with one for a short amount of time. Ain't that right, Axie? Oh wait, she's gone.
She's indeed not there.
Yeah. Well, the girl with the golden hair, she was she traveled with him more than we did, but she can tell you about him when she gets back.
I missed the
Actually,
start of it. Who are you talking about?
The guy. It's been a long time. From the first session of the campaign.
Oh, BB.
The yeah, him.
Hmm.
I'm blanking on the name right now. Let's
Well-
see. Is it under the inactives or
Yeah, his name is BB. That's who you're talking about.
yep. Actually, Ruben kind of like tugs at his chainmail a little bit. He first sort of reforged my chainmail because well, it was nothing but Taz at the time. Don't
And
suppose
he-
it's of sufficient quality.
Nope, not in the slightest. It's made by a Swarth surface dweller. You can tell the difference immediately. The metals were improperly handled.
You know a fair bit about metal, don't you?
That is why I am a forge master, yes.
Torkel takes out the all the silverware he grabbed from the fort. Can you do anything with this? Possibly silver, some weapons?
If I had a forge.
Well, I'm pretty sure Bonnie has some kind of portable thing. You might be.
And I guarantee you it's a piss poor forge that uses magic instead of proper forging techniques.
Well, any port in a storm, right?
Repeat that?
Any port in a storm, right?
No, that is not how that works. For a half-assed smith, maybe. But I'm a forge master. I have my limits.
Fair enough. Well, what do you all do while we wait for the losses to come back?
I wouldn't mind taking the Forge Master here on that sparring request. Obviously, like, any weapons we bring to the fight would be broken, like you said, but yeah, I'm pretty good with my bare knuckles if you're good with yours.
He stands up. Alright, little one, let's see what you learned. Let's see if you got that dragon in you. And then he proceeds to immediately pop you in the face.
Ruben takes it like a champ, maybe spits out a tooth, but gives a grin in response.
That is 10 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, yeah, definitely loses a tooth, but he is still standing.
It's not non-lethal. It's not non-lethal. It is non-lethal, so he's not breaking a tooth, but he hits hard.
Oof, not bad. Right then. As Ruben will rear back and go for a cold clock.
So while that's going on, as they're throwing down, what's the rest of the party doing? He flat out just catches your hand. And then punches you with your hand.
Yeah. Oh, you are good.
As Torquil, you immediately recognize the motherfucker that goes into a bar and knows how to throw down.
Shit. Look! The dwarf's a tavern brawler. Put your hands up, man.
Oh,
Get
yeah,
your guard
you know,
up.
I'm guessing Ruben puts his guard up a bit too late and gets popped again.
You get just gutted.
Damn it, why'd you tell me to put my arms up? He was going for the stomach.
I
He
said put your
then
guard
picks
up.
you up by the front of your armor, fully off the ground, and then yeets your ass at Torquil.
Torquil attempts to catch Ruben.
Oh yeah, that's the problem. You catch him, and he's getting out. You can see him moving at first, and you know you're in trouble the moment you lose track of him, because Ruben's in front of you because you're getting charged by that motherfucker.
Can I
I need a
attempt to...
strength save.
All right, strength save. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use a hero point for advantage.
He would have disadvantage, so you'd just be canceling it out.
Okay, fine, normal. 12. Fuck that. Luck. There you go.
That is 2 under.
Wait. God damn. How strong is this fucker?
You feel he's not as strong as you, but it's close.
How much? What did he roll?
He rolled higher than you, but he got a 27.
So it's not like crazy bad.
No, but the problem is you lost track of him because there's a kobold in your face, and he runs through your legs as he manages to get behind your knees, lift your ass, and flip you, taking you both to the ground.
Oh, so you're bringing me into this, eh?
He then looks over at Xerxes, Dorje, and Asmir.
Dorja's just laughing.
We just
Asmir,
distracted. Oh,
give me a second, because you're still on the ground. Dorje and Xerxes, not Dorje, Asmir and Xerxes, what are y'all doing?
Asmir's gonna cast detect thoughts on him just to read his surface level thoughts.
kick ass, kick ass, kick ass.
That would be that. What's your DC?
My DC is 14.
Oddly enough, you don't get a lot of surface thought. He seems to be in a trance. And as you're doing that, you realize that he's midair.
Like coming at me?
No, not at you.
Oh.
Is he doing a flying drop kick?
Into Dorje, yes. As Dorje, you get caught full in the chest and tumbled. Because you were laughing and not watching. But yeah, he throws down with all of you fuckers.
While he's distracted with Dorje, Torquil just kind of pushes Ruben outside and does a full on fly body slam.
You manage to catch him, but he's able to brace himself. So, it's a whole brawl. You get the distinct feeling he's used to trying to punch it out with multiple people trying to jump his ass at once. Which means you know this kind of motherfucker. He might not be the one that started whatever fucking tavern brawl has happened, but he's the one that finishes it, and everybody wants to knock his ass out really quick after it starts. And it rarely happens.
Yeah, eventually when the rest of us are kind of broken and beaten, Ruben will crawl forward and eke out. Okay, I think we can call that one a draw.
He's breathing heavy too. He's not unstoppable, but he's a fucking little. It's like fighting a stone golem. He's heavy, he's compact, and he's about at groin level with Torquil, which means when he swings.
He's fucking Punch Out from fuck, what's the name of that game?
Punch out?
Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
I don't know.
No. Fuck, what was it called? Dispatch. He's Punch Out from Dispatch.
Yeah, so there's that whole thing. But is there anything I would like to do with the rest of y'all's day? The dwarf's just hanging out, being a menace.
Yeah, I think at this point we just need to kind of like treat our wounds and congratulate each other on a pretty good fight.
Does Nimi ever come back?
Eventually.
Fair.
I'm doing something.
Yeah, I know.
I'll come back eventually.
Yeah, I know.
Might
But,
currently be getting my ass kicked, but it's fine.
you look better than the boys do when you get back.
But I will say at the end of the fight, Torquil will probably look at the dwarf and give him like a respectful, like, Armstrong head nod, like, yeah.
Oh, he does the same thing.
And he does like the whole like that old medieval handshake thing, grasping forearms.
You just saw him do that to Ruben. But yeah, he's familiar with it.
When we're on the surface, we're going drinking. And Torquil kind of like pops his nose back into place again.
You seem like you could be good in a tussle. Then you're welcome to be with us.
We'll see. Hopefully we make it to the surface without anything happening.
A bunch of tough guys like us able to go toe to toe like this. What can go wrong?
Torquil immediately smacked Ruben on the back of the head.
Cat.
What have I told your ass about raising red flags?
I guess I need to make a good fight now.
God damn.
What was that?
Ruben said the fucking forbidden words. What could go wrong?
God damn it, Ruben.
Now, to be fair, he is very punch drunk right now.
Very. But the rest of the night passes without too much trouble. Not really much going on. Surprisingly, Nimi looks like she got her ass kicked. Not as bad as y'all did. But she does look... She's holding herself kind of gingerly.
Geez, Nemi, who would you tussle with?
Are you just not saying anything? Did you mute?
I was muted.
Okay, I'm like, I can't tell if that's the quiet again or what's going on.
No, I was muted. Nimi just goes,
Before you do, though, Nimi,
Just-
Axie does say something.
what?
It was Merlin. You got
Merlin
little
did this
fist
to
of
ya?
fury.
I'm just gonna fucking aim an Eldritch Blast at Axie's feet.
She's already diving behind cover. Merlin's on Nimi's shoulder doing muscle moves. He's still Tiny Mouse, though.
I put Merlin on Sizzlewick's shoulders. I'm gonna walk away with my pride. I'm gonna
You
go
don't
hide.
answer, Ruben.
No.
And the
We
rest...
all just
Well, no, I go, it was a fucking displacer beast that run off.
So we all fought the dwarf, and you fought a fucking displacer beast?
Yes.
She looks oddly unclawed for a displacer.
Oh, roll an insight.
Yeah, we're rolling. We're all rolling inside. After last
Y'all
time,
have
we're all-
advantage.
That's
Dang it.
19 with the advantage.
You know what?
Y'all believe her.
Even
There
Ruben?
had to be no Ruben. You know there's some weird shit going on there. But everybody else,
Even Danny?
yeah.
Danny rolled a 17, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just beat the DC then.
You matched.
Ah,
Oh,
Has to be
Er.
false bullshit on it though. The dwarf's right. There would definitely be claw marks or bite marks.
Ruben is definitely gonna keep the information to himself. He will just kind of like cover with, never knew Merlin had it in him.
Esmir got something for you though.
now I'm curious on what Asmir's getting.
Okay.
Do with that what you will.
You sure you're okay, Nimi?
I'm fine. Why?
Nothing. I just want to make sure.
Raises an eyebrow as I slowly scooch towards the darkness.
Um,
Well, it seems we all had a rough fucking time, so I think we should all take some well-deserved rest.
Fair. If there's nothing else, y'all manage to get about a week's worth of rest and travel over the next couple days. Until y'all end up at another massive fucking lake.
Oh, fuck. Okay, that's when the game. That's when the session ends. Fuck.
Not yet.
Well, on the plus side, I can finally use my fish bait as he takes out that now very much mag-infested honey tam from way back in the campaign.
Lad, remember what the fuck lives in these fucking lakes?
And now,
We'll
good
need to
eating.
cross it here.
Have to
You hear
cross
from
that.
Valrissa. Mm-hmm.
Porco looks around. Is there like a boat or anything?
Nope.
How exactly are we gonna cross it?
Swim.
Painfully. And you see she cuts her forearm, wipes the blood on her fingertip, and starts to draw a circle on the ground. And that is where we're going to be ending it. Good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. For those listening in, we thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week. Peace!